Let me see. Pause. Let me see. Let me see if I can bring this up. Let's do this. Oh wait, I can put it at the top, can I? Yeah, I can. Boom. Here we go. Send. Oh, or not. Why did it not work how it's supposed to? Boom. There we go. Alright. There is a link at the top, and I guess it's in the chat box right now, the youtube.com/SlickLivingTV page. Make sure you guys subscribe to it. We got tons of great videos coming. I already have the first episode up, which is a kind of a Vine recap, like the funniest Vines I see in a week. I put them up on my, I make a video giving a little commentary about what I've seen and how I think it's kind of funny, and it gets kind of crazy. Like, I can't lie, like the reactions that I've got so far have been kind of funny, so I enjoy it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun for me and my team to be able to do. Oh wait, I paused the chat. There we go. There's a link at the top, youtube.com// Oh, // I would say backslash, but I think it's just a slash. Anyway, youtube.com/SlickLivingTV, man. It's gonna be the hub for everything. I'm gonna be doing lots of collaborations with some of the Vine people. I'm trying to bring over some of the Vine people to YouTube. I've already talked to Max Jr., which is a close friend of mine. You know, the creator of SmackCam. He wants to come over and do a collaboration video with me about some things. This week's on Friday, I think we dropped the next Vine recap of the week, so that's going to be fun. You get to see a part 2 of that as well. If you follow me on Vine, you saw that I recently made a Luther burger. And if you guys don't know what a Luther burger is, it's a burger. It's a bacon cheeseburger, but instead of the buns, like regular buns, it's Krispy Kreme donuts. So fattening. Incredible. I teach you guys how to properly make a Luther burger on one of the upcoming episodes of Slick Living TV. So make sure you guys subscribe to the page. Tell your friends to subscribe. Watch the videos, like, share, and comment. Very important. Boom. So that's Slick Living TV, man. I gave you the full rundown. It's going to be lots of great videos coming up. Again, if you haven't done it yet, let me see. I'm going to pause. Let me see. Boom. Subscribe. Hopefully I spelled that right. Boom. Pause the chat. Boom. I'll let everyone subscribe to that really fast. Definitely a diabetic shock on the way. Definitely a diabetic shock. Definitely. Definitely. Everyone do a quick subscribe to the page. Oof, niggas be taking that 20-hour flight. How did they do that? 3-hour flight, 20-hour flight, you tripping. 20 hours on the plane, man, shoot me. Take me out. Take me out. Immediately take me out. 20 hours on the plane, man. Like, give me as much Advil as I need to, like, really. Can we just talk about Diddy for a second? Hold on, before I continue my UStream. Diddy just turned 44. I thought he was way older than that. But can we talk about Diddy in the studio just dancing like he used to do? What is Diddy doing? I'm expecting Diddy to just jump out in the middle of a camera one day and just be like, oh. Miss Diddy back in the days. You can't, like, Diddy is like, as much as some people talk crap about him, like, yo, he has the most undeniable swag and personality that you can ever deal with. Like, I'm sorry, you're not touching that man. Like, you just can't. You can't knock that man. Like, you cannot. As much as he has a bad reputation, blah, 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 I do not care. You cannot knock that man. Diddy is that dude. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Diddy is that dude. Point blank, period. But before I continue to talk about last night's show. Man, last night's show. That's all I can say. Last night's show. Last night's show. So if you don't know how this works, if you're new to my UStream, I have sponsors that sponsor each UStream. Let me pull this up. I have sponsors that sponsor each and every one of my UStream. Between 2 or 3, doesn't matter. But my lord. Let me take away this. Boom. You ever just see beauty and just gotta stop? There was a girl last night in that crowd with some of the most epic curls I have ever seen in my life, and I was tempted to just stop the show and just be like, "Excuse me, ma'am, you right there, you, madam, you, madame. I would give you a ring on this stage just because of your curls, because my goodness, I was tempted to do that." There was a girl right in the front who was bad. Anyway, let's get back to the sponsors. So how this works is I'm going to post a thing on my Twitter page. So let me bring this up right fast. Boom. I need everyone. I post this link on my Twitter page. There it goes. And what I need from everyone is to go do this. Everyone goes to my Twitter page right here. And then I go details. And then I send you guys to here. So there's going to be a link at the very top. Yeah. There's a link at the very, very top of my, at the very, very top of the chat box, www.twitter.com. It's a link that takes you to the tweet that I just posted. Click on that, then it'll take you to my Twitter page. It'll bring you to one of the tweets I just posted. Retweet it, and then click the link. That's all you guys got to do in order for the people who were sponsoring this UStream to that lets them know that I did take out the time in order to mention them. And yeah, and it takes literally just like 30 seconds for you to do. You just click that link at the top of the box, take you over to my Twitter, retweet that, then click that link. That's all. You ain't even got to stay on that link long. Just make sure you click it, make sure it loads, close it out, come right back to the UStream. Everybody got 2 minutes to do that, so I'm gonna just while we waiting, don't mind me. I'm just gonna go over here and play this new beat I just got, and let's see what y'all. I wonder what y'all gonna think when I drop this on y'all. Chanel, and Fatima, Lexi, Bridget, Janet, Candace, Lance, Vinny, Santa, and Janet. I sent it, the 3 Kims. It's not a son, but it came back one of them, right? Seen this, seen this. I want to see it. Cheaper than that thing was out of I'm doing this. Who remembers this beat? Yeah, I'm definitely doing that. My next project. Oh, let me go ahead and I'm supposed to try. Everyone go do that. Everyone go ahead and take care of the sponsor. Everyone did that. You did. Cool. All right. So let's move on to the next thing of what I was talking about. Exactly what they want. DMX and Cisco. Yeah. So yeah, that's definitely gonna be on the next project. My next EP, man, is really based on everything 90s. Like, we're at a time in music where, like, urban or hip hop or rap, everyone just keeps saying about how, rap, back in the day, rap, hip hop, hip hop, hip hop. To me, the very highlight of music for me, growing up, and I've had this conversation with a lot of people, which is why I decided to make this next project the way it is. During the 90s, we had just a barrage of artists, a barrage. I mean, like, let's really think about some of the music that came out in the 90s. Like, let's just go to like down south for a minute. You had like the Hot Boys, right? You had Master P. You had, if you go to Texas, you had, Bun B and Pimp C at their finest, really. You go to the East Coast, not just New York. So we're not just gonna talk about DMX and Ja Rule and Jay-Z back in the day, and let's go down to Virginia. Let's talk about Timbaland. Let's talk about Missy. Let's those like that time frame of music, like BET when it was just cracking off, when like you could turn into BET and see In the Basement, and you would see just like a awesome lot of artists who had such great music, like Busta Rhymes, like. Not Busta Rhymes now, not just not just that, like a great time for music. So that's what influenced me. Like seeing that, like listening to that music then is what influenced me. So I decided to make my next project really based off that time period, really based off just 90s, just what I enjoyed, music, the songs that I enjoyed from the 90s. LL Cool J was one of those, during that time period, really something special. So that's really what my next project is going to be based on, man. Just a lot of 90s inspired records, and you'll hear it, whether it's a sample or whether I flipped a hook or whether I took the concept of one song and made it different. That's what's going to be inspired. That's what's going to inspire my next EP, which should be out before the end of the year, man. We're going into, what's this up? It's November? Yeah, November. So it'll be out before the end of the year, man. I might do it. I think I'm going to drop it during Christmas time. I think that's my idea, is to drop it during Christmas time, because I have a really dope idea. I want to drop the next EP and drop a very limited edition Slick Living snapback at the very same time, so that if you get the snapback, you'll be able to get the physical copy of the project. I'll be able to send it to you signed and everything with a note, if it comes out during Christmas time, and Merry Christmas, whatever the case may be. But I want to have a snapback that's strictly inspired by the 90s project. So it's going to be dope, man. I have a lot of things in mind for that. But cool. Let's get back to what happened last night. Last night, man, was a dream kind of come true. It was another accomplishment in my life that, at my young age, I've got to do a lot. I've got to be on Scream Tour, and I got to go on Scream Tour. I got to, see 32 arenas sold out. I got to see Madison Square Garden sold out 2 nights in a row. I've been on tour. I've seen, like I said, I've been in arenas. 32,000 people in these arenas screaming. Like, that's an incredible feeling. But there was one thing that I've always wanted to do. Like, I grew up literally not even a block, half a block away from the El Rey Theater here in Los Angeles. That's where I lived my entire life. Like, until I moved into my house, like, I lived a block away from that El Rey Theater from the ages of 5 to like 17. I could see the theater from my room. I could look out my window and see which artist was performing there. And it's always been, I never even got to step foot inside that place. So last night was an accomplishment to be able to perform my music in front of my fans and the LA crowd, and just be there. And it was a great feeling, man. It was a very incredible, enlightening moment. Like, I had to really take a moment to myself and really just take that in, because I've got to experience and do a lot in my life. I've got to do the films. I've got to travel the world. I've got to tour. I've got my own brand. I've done voiceover cartoons and movies and